Okay, so this is another one of those lessons where part of it I agree with and the other part we're not going to do. It's one of those where if it's given to you, yes, you need to know how to do it, but you're not going to actually do it yourself. You'll see what I mean in a second. So this is using objects to divide, division as sharing. And you can see over here it's showing it's been broken up into tens and ones to do division. Now, for me, when I'm looking at this, this makes it a little confusing because you're still going to have to break up some tens and distribute the ones. And it's a little harder to put it if you don't have to do it that way. So part one is just full on division. So all I want you to focus on right now is just using long division to solve. And then on the next bit, I'll show you how to understand what you're looking at when you are given units of 10 and 1, okay? Now, when we're doing long division, and we're doing it full on, where we're having a 2-digit answer, there's a little rhyme that helps me remember. And I want all of you to write this at the top of your paper. The order that you go in is divide, multiply, then subtract, bring it on down, and bring it on back. That's the little rhyme to help you. Divide, multiply, then subtract, bring it on down, and bring it on back. You'll see what I mean when I show you how to do the first thing. So if we're going to do 57 divided by 3. First step is divide. Can 3 go into 5? Yes. How many times? Once. Next step, multiply. 1 times 3 is 3. Next step, subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2. Next step, bring it on down. Draw an arrow from the number 7 showing that it's dropping down next to the 2. 2 is now 27. Bring it on back means we start over. There's that arrow. I'm now working on that 3 going into 27. So start over. Divide. 3 can go into 27.
9 times.
Multiply. 9 times 3 is?
27.
27. Subtract. 0. Nothing to bring down. I am done. 19 is my answer. Okay? Yeah. Let's do another one. 55 divided by 4. Okay? Divide. Can 4 go into 5? Once. Multiply. 1 times 4. Subtract. 5 minus 4.
1.
Bring it on down. That 5 drops down to become a 15. Bring it on back. Divide. Can 4 go into 15?
Yes. 3 times.
3 times. Multiply. 3 times 4 is?
12.
Subtract. 15 minus 12 is? Nothing more to bring down. So,
13.
remainder 3 is my answer.
I get this.
Okay, we're going to keep going. I don't want freak out. So 76 divided by 5.
76 divided by 5.
Okay, now you tell me what to do. Divide.
5, 7, 1.
Multiply.
5 times 1 is 5.
Start by saying the number on top, then times the divisor. So 1 times 5 is 5. Subtract.
7 minus 5 is 5 equals 2.
Bring it on down.
6.
Bring it on back. Okay, divide.
5 times 5 times.
Multiply.
5 times 5 is 25.
Subtract.
1.
26 minus 25 is 1. Nothing else to bring down, so I have a remainder of 1. Okay, 56 divided by 3. Divide.
3 can go into 5 one time.
Multiply.
3 times 1 times 3 is 3.
Subtract.
5 minus 3 is 2.
Bring it on down. Bring it on back. Divide.
8.
3 can go into 26.
8 times.
8 times. Multiply. 8 times 3 is?
24.
Subtract.
2. So remainder 2. Remainder 2.
There you go. We're getting the hang of it. Okay, 82 divided by 7. Divide.
1 time.
Multiply.
1 times 7 is 7.
Subtract.
8 minus 7 is 1.
Bring it on down. Bring it on back. Divide.
1.
Multiply.
7.
Subtract.
5.
Remainder 5. Okay, 72 divided by 3. Divide. 3 can go into 7.
2 times.
2 times. Multiply. 2 times 3 is?
6.
Then subtract. 7 minus 6 is?
1.
Bring it on down. Bring it on back. Divide.
4.
Multiply.
12.
Subtract. 0.
I get this.
So, guys, with anything and everything that we have always done, the more you practice it, the easier it gets. Always. Now, let's look at this little bit down here. This is where it gets a little bit weird. So, if you look, 71 divided by blank equals blank with a remainder of 2. Now, when I have this to look at, it can be very helpful. First off, I'm given 71. That is my total. That's the big all amount. That means this part is telling me how many groups it's been made into. So if I look here, I see little boxes around my little 10s and 1s. How many boxes are there?
3.
3. So there are 3 groups. Now I have an equal sign with a blank space. How do I find what it equals? I don't have to divide anything. I just count what's in here. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. So for number 7, I'm just going to write the complete sentence. 71 divided by 1, 2, 3 groups equals 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. Remainder, here's the 2 that are not in a group. That's remainder 2. Okay, look at number 8. Blank divided by 4 equals blank. That's not helping me out very much. So here's what I'm going to do. Leave 2 spots blank. Divided by 4 equals blank. Well, I can figure out the answer, right? All I got to do is count how much is inside 1. How much is inside 1? 10. 1 less than over here, so 19. Well, hang on a second. Isn't division just reverse multiplication? So if I don't have my, what's this number always supposed to be right here? The total. If I need to find the total, what do I do?
4 times 19.
Multiply. So 19 times 4 will probably get me my answer. 4 times 9.
36.
Carry my 3. 4 times 1 plus 3.
7.
Here we go. 76 is my missing answer. All right, let's look at number 9. Well, that's super helpful. Blank divided by blank equals blank. But I can figure out at least 2 of them pretty quickly. So I'm going to leave 2 spaces blank, divided by,
5.
how many squares do I see here? I see 5 groups. So divided by 5 equals, how many are in each one?
17.
17. So blank divided by 5 is 17. Well, how do I figure out what blank is?
17 times
17 times 5. 5 times 7.
35.
5 times 1 plus 3.
85.
So there we go. 85 divided by 5 is 17. Okay, number 10. Blank divided by blank equals blank, remainder blank. All right, well, I'll leave 2 spots empty. Blank divided by, how many do I see here?
3.
Divided by 3 equals blank with a remainder of 1.
19.
Okay, well now, how much is in each one?
9.
There's 19 in each one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so blank divided by 3 equals 19, remainder 1. So can I just do 19 times 3 to get my answer? Not really. Not really. I have to do 19 3 times, but then I still have a remainder left over. I wonder if it really is just as simple as doing 19 times 3 plus my 1 remainder. So let me do the long way first to prove my point. If I were to just count in all, if this here is 19 plus 1 more, so this, all of this is 20. 20 plus 19 is 39. 39 plus 19, I'm going to break that apart to make it easier on my brain. So 39 plus 10 is 49. 49 plus 1 is 50. 50 plus 8 is 58. So all of this here is 58. Now, let me see if my easier idea works. 19 times 3. Okay, 3 times 9 is?
27.
3 times 1 plus 2 is?
5.
Now add that 1 remainder.
58.
There we go. So, to find the total when there is a remainder, multiply the answer by what you're dividing it by your divisor, and add your remainder to it. That's it. So 19 times 3 plus the remainder gave me my correct answer. Okay? Do we have a pretty good idea of how to do our level 2 division? All right.